I'm glad you're here. This is the headquarters of the Nightingales, cut into the mountainside by the first of our kind. We've come to seek the edge we need to defeat Mercer Frey. If you'll follow me, I'll try to explain on the way. He's just ahead. Please, keep following.
I'm glad we're here together, if you know what I mean. Yes? All right, I'll hold the fort here.
So this is Nightingale Hall. I heard about this place when I joined the guild, but I never believed it existed.
You're the first of the uninitiated to set foot inside in over a century. The assumption that the Nightingales were just a myth was seeded within the guild on purpose. It helped divert attention from our true nature. What's wrong, Brynjolf? I can almost hear your brow furrowing.
I'm trying to understand why I'm here, lass. I'm no priest, and I'm certainly not religious. Why pick me?
This isn't about religion, Brynjolf. It's business. No. If you'll both proceed to the armory to don your Nightingale armor, we can begin the oath.
I need to talk with you. With everything that's going on, it looks to me like you're about to participate in a Daedric ceremony. As for what will happen specifically, I'm not exactly sure. Just know that if you have to pledge allegiance to this nocturnal, know that there's always a cost. With great power comes great price. If this is really that important to you, then I don't think we have much choice here. After we're done with all this, promise me that you'll find a way to break free from this contract. It might be nigh impossible, but it's worth a shot. Thank you. It means a lot to me. I love you too. I just want to hold you in my arms. Come here. What's the plan? If you run it, you know how to lead with.
You appear ready for the oath. Gallus, Mercer Frey and I were once members of what's known as the Nightingale Trinity. The Trinity disbanded 25 years ago when Mercer Frey betrayed us by slaying Gallus and dumping his body in the ruins of Snowvale Sanctum. Indirectly, the Trinity is usually selected from the ranks of the Guild, although its existence is a closely guarded secret. The Nightingales protect the Temple of Nocturnal, a place known as the Twilight Sepulchre. She's the mistress of night and darkness, and the patron of every thief in Tamriel. Nocturnal isn't one for worship and reverence. There are no priests and no sermons, no services, and no alms. She influences our luck, and in return, demands payment. You're closer to understanding than you realize. The only difference is she doesn't demand payment in the traditional sense, and sometimes the cost can be quite high. Whether you know it or not, Nocturnal dictates how well we perform as rogues. Again, you have to think differently. Haven't you ever noticed how our luck behaves? Like a novice picking an impossible lock, or a blind man suddenly turning to face you as you reach for his pocket. It's through these subtle means that Nocturnal influences us. Nocturnal's whim is the greatest mystery to everyone. There have been volumes written on the subject. Does she exact payment when we die? When we suffer, does she revel in our misery? No one knows. The return certainly seems worth the risk, though. It's my hope that you will, yes. This isn't about religion or destiny. This is nothing more than a business transaction between yourself and Nocturnal. Consider this an extremely risky job, but with a massive potential for profit, and you'll do fine. From the moment you were struck with my poisoned arrow at Snowvale Sanctum, my path changed its course. Perhaps I couldn't bring Mercer back alive, but together, we were able to clear my name and to put Gallus's memory to rest. I'd always intended Mercer's fate to ultimately be decided by the Guild, and it seems they've spoken. This way, please.
Okay, lass. We've got these gifts on. Now what?
Beyond this gate is the first step in becoming a Nightingale.
Whoa there, lass. I appreciate the armor, but becoming a Nightingale? That was never discussed.
To hold any hope of defeating Mercer, we must have Nocturnal at our backs. If she's to accept you as one of her own, an arrangement must be struck.
What sort of arrangement? I need to know the terms.
The terms are quite simple, Brynjolf. Nocturnal will allow you to become a Nightingale. Use your abilities for whatever you wish. And in return, both in life and in death, you must serve as a guardian of the Twilight Sepulchre.
Aye, there's always a catch. But at this point, I suppose there isn't much to lose. If it means the end of Mercer Frey, you can count me in.
What about you? Are you ready to transact the oath with Nocturnal? By transacting the oath with Nocturnal, you're entering into a business deal. You'll be provided all of the power and knowledge befitting a Nightingale. You're free to use those powers as you see fit, to further your own goals, or the goals of the Thieves' Guild. In return, you'll be required to defend the Twilight Sepulchre and everything within when the need arises. More importantly, upon your death, your spirit will be bound to the Twilight Sepulchre as one of its guardians. Once the oath has been struck, the terms are binding. Knowing this, are you ready to undergo the ceremony? Proceed down the hall and open the gate when you're ready. I call upon you, Lady Nocturnal, Queen of Murk and Empress of Shadow. Hear my voice.
Ah, Carlia. I was wondering when I'd hear from you again. Lose something, did we?
My lady, I've come before you to throw myself upon your mercy and to accept responsibility for my failure.
You're already mine, Carlia. Your terms were struck long ago. What could you possibly offer me now?
I have two others that wish to transact the oath, to serve you both in life and in death.
You surprise me, Carlia. This offer is definitely weighted in my favor.
My appetite for Mercer's demise exceeds my craving for wealth, Your Grace.
Revenge. How interesting. Very well. The conditions are acceptable. You may proceed.
Lady Nocturnal, we accept your terms. We dedicate ourselves to you as both your avengers and your sentinels. We will honor our agreement in this life and the next until your conditions have been met.
Very well. I name your initiates Nightingale, and I restore your status to the same, Carlisle. And in the future, I'd suggest you refrain from disappointing me again.
Now that you've transacted the oath, it's time to reveal the final piece of the puzzle to you. Mercer's true crime. Mercer was able to unlock the Guild's vault without 2 keys because of what he stole from the Twilight Sepulchre. The skeleton key. By doing this, he's compromised our ties to Nocturnal, and in essence, caused our luck to run dry. Well, yes, but the key isn't only restricted to physical barriers. All of us possess untapped abilities, the potential to wield great power securely sealed within our minds. Once you realize the key can access these traits, the potential becomes limitless. If you wish to talk, I'll be here for a bit.
I suggest you talk to Kalaya first. She has some news that'll turn your stomach.
Now that you've transacted the oath, it's time to reveal the final piece of the puzzle to you. Mercer's true crime. Mercer was able to unlock the Guild's vault without 2 keys because of what he stole from the Twilight. By doing this, he's well, all of it. Once you realize the key can access these traits, the potential becomes limitless. Although it would benefit the Guild more than you can imagine, in the end it would do more harm than good. If the key isn't returned to its lock in the Twilight Sepulchre, things will never be the same for the Guild. As time passed, our luck would diminish to the point of non-existence, and whether you know it or not, our uncanny luck defines our trade. Very true. In our line of work, it's quite rare we set out to return a stolen item to its rightful owner. Before we depart, Brynjolf has some business to discuss. I suggest you listen to him.
Listen, lass. There's one last piece of business we need to settle before we go after Mercer. The leadership of the Guild. Carlia and I had a long discussion before you arrived here. Thanks to your efforts, the Guild's been restored to its full strength, and you've exposed the traitor in our midst. As a result, we both feel that you'd make an excellent replacement for Mercer as leader of the Thieves' Guild. I've been at this game a long time, my friend. A long time. I've stolen trinkets from nobles and framed priests for murder. I'm good at what I do, maybe even one of the best, but it's all I know. I've never been one to lead. Never desired it, never cared for it. Don't want it. Well, we have a bit of an errand to run before your coronation, so don't get sentimental on me now. Then it's decided. When this entire sorry affair is over, we'll handle the details. Until then, we have quite the task ahead. I've been poring over the plans you brought us, and I'm convinced the eyes of the Falmer are in the dwarven ruins at Erkenthand. Carlia and I will meet you there. Prepare yourself, lass. This will be a fight to remember. Aye, and some of what Carlia said is starting to make sense. Mercer may have damaged our reputation and raided our coffers, but this goes well beyond even his twisted form of larceny. Old Delvin kept calling it a curse, and we all laughed at him. Looks like the joke's on us. If you would have asked me that yesterday, I'd have said no, but now I think our chances have improved. Look, call me crazy if you like, but I trust Carlia. I don't think she'd lead us down a suicidal path. Besides, I'd rather die with some of Mercer's blood on my blade than spend the rest of my life regretting that I ran the other way. Sorry, lass. I've got important things to do. We'll speak another time.
So, it's done? Thank you. Mercer is a much more pressing matter at the moment, but after we're done, I'll start doing some research about Daedric contracts. Possible loopholes, ways they can be void. Now, shouldn't we get going? Brynjolf and Carlia said to meet them in King... whatever it's called. Let's make some more stories. Nice outfit. At least you're... What is it now, you sweet talker?
What is it? I certainly would not like our cover to be blown.
Using that spell again? Someone's been raiding the dusty section of the college library, haven't they?
Are you sure I can't use them? Very well. I'm glad you're here. All right, if you say so.
Sounds good. I never thought I'd enjoy the domestic life, but this place, it's growing on me.
So what's next? Sure thing. Do you want to have it... All right. Do you want to have mead, wine, or just... Oh, Next up, we have... Then, there's the Velvet La Chance, which is a mixture of blackberry, Let's drink up the heat. Likewise. Sometimes, I kind of wish that we weren't so... How do you say this? Well, renowned. At this point, most of Skyrim has heard of your name, and half of it is trying to kill us. It seems like it's almost impossible to have a nice, leisurely stroll outside city walls without getting pounced upon or attacked. If we could, I would like to just leave here. You know, travel to some distant place, settle down, live the peaceful life. Not to be known or seen as heroes or great warriors, but as simple country folk, really. Blackreach truly was amazing, wasn't it? An entire underground ecosystem. I don't think there's anything else like it in Tamriel. I knew about it, back in the day, but just seeing it for myself was truly something else. If I could choose, I'd definitely live with the vampires over there, rather than back on Castle Volkihar.
I was just thinking of how far we've come. From when you first met me in the crypt to where we are now. Through all our hardships and struggles, we've made it, and it was worth it. I'm glad it all happened, though. You're the love of my life. What a wonderful fate for us. Don't you agree?
So, what do you want to talk about now? Which one? My mother had to leave the island for some urgent business one day, so I snuck into her laboratory. You know, to create some potions, test out some necromancy, fiddle around with things I really wasn't supposed to. But one thing did catch my eye. That brandy. I didn't really consider why she even had it there. I just decided to take a small sip. It truly tasted like something else. So I decided to finish the entire bottle in one swig. I absolutely loved it. I was already a vampire at this point, though, so don't worry. I didn't pass out, vomit, or anything like that. But when my mother did come home, though, she was angry, most definitely. She said it costed a premium, and that it was meant to be a token gift to one of the newer members of my father's court. And as a punishment, I got janitorial duties around the castle for the better part of the month.
And even as a vampire, to me, that felt like a long time.
It's nice, spending time like this, just having drinks together.
Kind of feeling.
What's the plan? Try and stay warm out there. Or in my case...
So, where are we off to now?
Well, I'm here if you need me.
I'm on it. That's it? Alright. Yes?
If you find any juniper berries, save some for me. I've always wanted to try them.
I could have left it behind. I could have put it...
Got something to say?
Need some gold? I may have some work for you. I handle the fishing, numbers and bedlam jobs. The ones with a more personal touch. If breaking's a more your thing, go talk to Vex. Got ourselves a freelancer. Thinks he can muscle in on our territory. How about you teach him some manners, eh? Just remember the rules. Keep it clean and keep it quiet. Here's the details.
Need a few spare septums? I got the cure right. I handle the... If you don't like that kind of work, talk to Delvin. He runs the more up-close and personal jobs. We've actually stolen this item before, and somehow it ended up back in some other Mark's house. Guess it's time to reclaim it, eh? Fine, just keep it clean. Here you go.
It's one thing to say you've got the skills to be a thief. It's another to actually use them. So, word has it you and Brynjolf know where Mercer's hiding. Good. Make sure you make him pay for what he did to Gallus. Heck, for what he did to all of us. We're all behind you, friend. Do your best. Mm-hmm.
So, what can I do for you today? Use your skills, not your blade, and you'll do fine.
Was that really necessary? So, you wish to master the arcane arts.
Can I interest? Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage? Safe travels.
If you're in the market for the finest bows money can buy, you're talking to the right person. Take a look. Until next time.
UL.
mercy!
I'm staying out of this.
You can't win this. It's nothing.
Better them than us. No doubt about it. The Thieves' Guild is... And they've got Riften in their grip. Yes? What do you need?
Gem? Potions, exotic ingredients, I have them all.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back and we'll be off.
Wow. You really gotta hand it to the Divines. Nern truly is beautiful. Miles better than Coldwater, that's for sure.
Riften, Jewel of Skyrim.
You ever think about what's next? I've always fancied visiting the Somerset Isles.
Need something? Where do you want to go? Sit back and enjoy the ride.
The Forgotten Bay. Can you believe we were there? It's like a...
Good night.
Looks like we're here. Let's get going. Hold on.
I'm not someone to be trifled with. Who's there?
Did you even see them coming? Never mind. Let's do this.
Die.
Are you alright? Let me know if you need anything. And I'll have yours.
Now that's good team play. Looks like we're here. Let's get going.
Not very impressive.
Hold on. Did you hear something?
Close quarters in the film.
Time to end. I'm not someone to be trifled with.
Hold on. Did you hear something? At least make it interesting.
Let's see how you like this.
Are you alright? Let me know if you need anything.
Good night.
I'm glad.
It's on.
Are you okay? Just stay close and you'll be fine. I have no time for your games. Need anything.
Nice getup. At least you won't be dragging behind.
Ran off, I suppose. You appear to have something on your mind. What is it?
Hey, so...
What? Are you certain?
I'm afraid this is where we'll part ways. Well, not like before, when we first got to the island. I'll just need to take some moments in there with my mother. Thank you for everything you've done. Not just for me, but for my family. My father's, but the father I knew from when I was a child. He would have been proud of what you've done. I know you want to go in there and help support me, but this is something I need to do alone. I'll see you back here when I'm done.
Hey, I'm back. I'd rather not talk about it. I don't want to talk about it, not even with you. Sorry. You've been so helpful to me all this time, and I do appreciate everything you've done. There's just some things I need to keep to and deal with on my own. You weren't there for the previous 2,000 years I was around. Yes, I talked about it. Some of it, at least. But what I've shared doesn't even come close to the complexity that was this mess. If you want to know how it went, I can say this. It didn't go well. Not at all. But what did I expect? How foolish of me. That I could just talk to her now and everything would be fine? If there is hope for my family to recover, it will take time. A lot of time. No, it wasn't. At the very least, my mother and I agreed to start exchanging letters from now on. I'm not in the shape to physically spend time with her. Letters should do the trick, at least for now. She still doesn't trust you, at all, so these will be strictly private messages between her and me. And to respect her wishes, I'll keep it that way. So, no peeking, alright? It's a start. A good one. Thanks for bringing it up. Almost forgot about it a bit there. Now, let's get back home. I could certainly use some ale in my belly right now. So, where are we off to now? Ready if you are.
You appear to have something on your mind. What? Are you certain? Then I see nothing preventing my return to Tamriel. Allow me to gather some of my things, and I'll head back to Castle Volkihar. And from the bottom of my heart, I thank you. I'll return to Castle Volkihar as soon as I'm finished gathering my things.
I love your style. You're looking good today. What is it, my love?
Well, aren't you the
I was hoping you'd say that.
Hey, I'm glad you're here with me. Sure. In which skill? Alright then, let's begin.
I love you, Elle.
I'll be keeping an eye on you, and I know you'll do. Same.
Might take. Help yourself to anything you need in my laboratory. Absolutely. I've spent a great deal of time perfecting an extract that increases the potency of soul husks. If you wanted to bring some to me, I'd be happy to provide you some of the extract. It should help resist the draining aura of the crystals. I'd say 5 of them would be enough. I'm sorry. I don't feel comfortable giving them to you. I understand what you did for my family, but the prophecy never sat well with me, and I don't want to be a part of it. I'm sorry. Well, I think it's time I got back to my work as an alchemist. The Soul Cairn will offer a unique opportunity to continue my studies, and I intend to complete my research. In the meantime, if there are any potions you might need, feel free to help yourself. As you've been traveling in the Soul Cairn, your body has become attuned to it. Let's just say a tiny part of you rubbed off on it, and in its place, a bit of the Soul Cairn filled the void. You should find no difficulty using the portal any longer.
I'm glad you're here. Be careful out there. I've grown rather fond of our chats.
Just you and me against the world now. Not that I'm complaining.
Ah, it's good to be home again.
Where do you want to go? Sit back and enjoy the ride.
Imperials think us all lawless.
Are you all right? You
I'm
seem
proof
tired.
of their ignorance.
I'm fine.
Unless you're here to solve this nightmare problem, I don't need you.
My Jarl, I have
Don't
concerns
bother me
about
again
the
unless
safety
it's
of Dawnstar.
Safety? Don't I have
Nice clothes. Doesn't it feel better to be able to move freely?
Keep pledging more and more of our guard to the front lines. The way this is going, we won't be able to defend our own borders.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Let's move faster. The sun is... It's not great for my skin, if you know what I mean.
I can't see you, Rada. I can't find you. Why are you hiding? Hiding. Hide. Don't make me sad. Rada was here, then gone. Went to gather plants and never came home. Nope. Everyone looked and no one could find her. Wilhelm said she'll be back. Told Narfi not to worry. Rada will come back. With Father, I said goodbye. With Mother, I said goodbye. Rada leaves, and Narfi can't say goodbye. Makes Narfi very, very sad. Narfi needs Rada to say goodbye. If you see Rada, tell her that Narfi misses her and to come home soon. Very soon. Soon. Soon like the moon.
Welcome to the Villamere Inn. If there's anything I can get you, just let me know. If I were you, I'd keep away from the barrow on the east side of town. It's haunted. He's harmless. He's been in a state ever since his sister Rada disappeared over a year ago. He just keeps to himself in what's left of his folks' farmhouse across the river. I just said that to make the poor guy feel better. I'm pretty sure she's dead. Rada would gather ingredients from the small island in the river east of here. Then one day, she just vanished. I tried to look for her, but she never turned up. If you pass through again, stop by.
Is it absolutely necessary for you to bother me?
So, where are we off to now? What would you like to store? Sounds good.
Oh, Rada, Rada, you live among the clouds now, dear Rada. Oh, no. No, no, no. Narfi never got to say goodbye. Now Narfi's all alone. At least Narfi has Rada's necklace. Reminds Narfi of his sister. Thank you for giving this to Narfi. Narfi's sad now. Still wait for Rada. No more sleep. No, no, no. Narfi's sad now. Still wait for Rada. No more sleep. No,
You ever
no,
think
no.
about what's next? I've always fancied visiting the Somerset Isles.
They used to call Windhelm the City of Kings. In my books, anyway. Going there and seeing it for myself, though, I'm kind of disappointed. I had expected it to be bigger.
Another sunny day in Skyrim. Great. Just what I was... Are you sure I can't use them? Every step we take is steeped in history.
Narfi's sad
Let's keep
now.
writing our
Still
own,
wait for
shall
Rada.
we?
No more sleep. No, no, no.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds. Welcome to the Winking Skeever. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way. Remember the Winking Skeever next time you do so. Let me know if... anything else you need.
I love you, Elle.
True, I may look the part of dashing swordsman, but I prefer the art of tactics to that.
The Forgotten Vale. Can you believe we were there? It's like a dream.
Steward, as you know, Solitude's coffers are much depleted by the war efforts. Thane Eriker, you have a strong head for business. What do you suggest?
This is an unfortunate but unavoidable ebb in revenue. But as long as we continue to support the Empire, the sacrifices will be well rewarded.
Listen to you, speaking of sacrifice. You've never gone hungry a day in your life, Eriker.
And what would my impetuous Thane Bryling suggest instead?
Simple. Let the Empire fight its own war, with its own funds, and without hijacking our supplies and soldiers. Let Hafingar rebuild.
My lady, surely you're not that naive. Such foolishness would only leave us defenseless. The rebels would storm the palace this afternoon.
The Stormcloaks will lose them, because the Empire...
Sorry, I was lost in thought. I'm planning my wedding, you see. So many details to work out. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. I really need to get back to planning my wedding. Some say I got my position because my cousin is the emperor. Nonsense. The man's given me nothing. He can't even be bothered to attend my wedding.
Change has swept into Solitude. The breeze of the ocean. Thieves' Guild has come.
The finest fish here. Caught daily. Oh.
You wouldn't have a few minutes to run down to the docks, would you? Well, I've got a shipment of spices the East Empire Company is holding up. I need someone to convince them to release it. Great. Get back to me when you're done and I'll give you something for your time. Oh, yes. A secret family recipe. The only good thing my father Octave ever did. In fact, it's so good, no one else in Skyrim even tries to make any. They're adequate. Honestly, I rely on the business brought in by the burning of King Olaf, and that's not likely to happen this year. Well, it's a great big festival put on by the bards every year. They burn an effigy of old King Olaf. It's quite a bit of fun. The bards give out spiced wine during the festival, so they put it in a big order. And then, for weeks after, demand is so high, I can barely keep up. But with the death of High King Torrig, the festival has been declared in poor taste. So it looks like it won't happen this year. Good luck out there. Seems like a tough time to be wandering Skyrim.
What's the hurry?
You probably want someone else. I'm just the stable boy.
Hmm? Sorry, I was lost in thought. Ah, yes. If she wants to pay the 2,000 gold tariff, then we'll be all set. That would be acceptable. You can tell Yvette San her shipment will be brought up to Solitude shortly.
Ulfric Stormcloak, the rightful High King? What a laugh.
You should see me when you get close, stranger.
Fresh off the boat. The freshest in Skyrim.
Spiced wine for you? It's a family recipe.
Fresh fish. Fresh fish.
Thank you so much. I swear it's a fight with them every shipment. Here's something for your troubles. Good luck out there. Seems like a tough time to be wandering Skyrim.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go?
Damn Stormcloak rebels.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. You ready to go yet? Night.
Markart's a different place now. I think business here. What a laugh.
Traveling in the Reach. Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off.
What is it now, you sweet talker?
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. I can take...
Welcome to the Villamere Inn. If there's anything I can get you, just let me know. If I were you, I'd keep away from the barrow on the east side of town. It's haunted. All right, pipe down. You want the whole blessed place to hear you? The arrangement called for a trade. I hope you'll find this suitable. If you're headed up to the monastery, watch your
Barkeep,
step.
I'd like... I'm glad we're together.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? See ya. Where do you want to go? Come on now. My carriage is the safest way to travel. Until next time. My carriage is... Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off.
I love your style. You're looking good today.
So, what can I do for you today? If you don't watch it, I may actually start to respect you. Job well done.
Back with good news? Oh, you're back? I suppose you'll be wanting your pay then.
No lollygagging. Helgen, destroyed by a dragon. Hard to believe, isn't it?
You're not supposed to be in here.
I never thought I'd enjoy the domestic life, but this place, it's growing on me.
Good idea. Even as a daughter of Cold Harbor, some sleep is always good. It also helps with my appetite. Did you dream of me? I love you, Elle.
I'll cook something right up. Here's some home-cooked stew, freshly made.
How are you doing, love?
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? All right.
The Imperials think us all lawless beasts. Welcome to Riften, traveler. I hope the road fared well for you. Yes, I'm afraid we're aware of Sarthis' presence in the warehouse. Unfortunately, we're certain he has informants within the city guard. Every time we've made a move to arrest him, he's escaped.
Now that I see you have a personality
However,
like Boethia,
if you take care
and a
of this
voice to
discreetly,
match.
you might be
And
able
you
to
think that
surprise
I
him without
care.
warning.
Interesting.
Excellent. Here,
maybe
this is the
it
key to
is.
the warehouse. See if you can drop in
Out
on
of
this
my
dealer
way.
of poison
have
and
time for
convince him to
common
close
filth.
down his
Wow.
operation permanently.
She reminds me of my mother on a bad morning.
Good journey
But
to you.
relax. I have a feeling she might be fond of me as well. Just like my mother, she may have been cold on the outside, but inside, she might have some. I'm glad you're here. Be a good guy. Oh, I'm glad you slept well. I could use a few more hours. I love you, Elle.
Damn faithless Imperials. Every one of them.
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from
These people seem nervous, which makes me nervous. You ever think about what's next? I've always fancied visiting the Somerset Isles. Nothing else then?
Oh, come to gloat, have we? To poke fun at the Jarl's youngest son?
Welcome to Riften, traveler. Yes, I'm afraid we're aware of Sarthis' presence in the warehouse. Unfortunately, we're certain he has informants within the city guard. Every time we've made a move to arrest him, he's escaped. However, if you take care of this discreetly, you might be able to surprise him without warning. Excellent. Here, this is the key to the warehouse. See if you can drop in on this dealer of poison and convince him to close down his operation permanently. Good journey to you.
So, where are we off to now? All right.
Someone there?
I knew it!
Oh, you're dead. Not very impressive. What the? So, what do you want to talk about?
What can I do for you? It's nice to receive good news for a change. Did you recover anything else from the warehouse worth mentioning?
I was considering starting up my own business.
Then there's no
Perhaps
time to
something
lose.
rival
It won't take
yours.
long for Sarthis' associates to learn of his death. The source of the poison must be destroyed once and for all. Otherwise, another dealer will simply take his place. Do this task for me, and you'll be well on your way to a title in
I'm not trying
Riften.
to lick your boots, but your mead is much better than Haunting Brews.
Good. Report back to me when your task is complete.
All right, then.
Good journey to you.
I like her. I'm glad you're here. Be careful out there. I've grown rather fond of our chats.
I presume you're bothering me for a good reason.
Protect yourself right.
Vegetables as crisp as a winter's morning.
Imperials think need their law.
Good day, friend. Keeping well? Watch yourself around here. Isn't safe.
I'm calling it. This one's in the
Are you alright? You don't look so good. Here you go. I just crafted it yesterday. Don't push yourself too much, okay? opens up. I sense something.
Good night.
Won't get away with that! Gonna die for that! You're dead. You hear me? Dead! There you are! Not impressed!
The smell here. Let's try to handle this quickly. We've got this one. I never pull my punches.
Something?
Is someone there?
Time to end this little game.
Oh, it's on.
No!
I fought you. No one back to the door.
Interesting. What's the plan? Sword ready, Spells charged. Let's make some trouble.
Yes?
What is it, my love?
What do you need? What now? Got it. Yes?
I never really understood why some people would prefer to pad themselves with metal.
Out of my way.
Yes,
The son
their
of the
figure is
Jarl
more
has no time for
sturdy,
idle
but
conversation
now they're
with
much
travelers.
easier to hit.
Did
Yes?
An appointment? No. Was it delivery?
Lead on.
I can't remember.
What can I do for you? Well done. Your continued efforts have been of great benefit to the people of Riften. Allow me to present you with this compensation for your selfless
care less about
efforts.
the war one way or another. The things you say are just an act to please Mother.
Perhaps.
Good journey to you.
Perhaps not. I'm disappointed.
No, come to gloat, have we? You had it all. But fun of the...
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. Riften, Jewel of Skyrim. Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure it is. I've got to get out of here.
Just you and me against the world now. Not that I'm complaining.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out. Captain, have you heard these stories of dragons?
Yes? Sure thing. Do you want to have it standing here, or...
Can you spare a moment?
Alright. Now, on to the drinks. Do you want to have mead, wine, or just plain milk?
Nord proverb. It said the best way to
Oh,
cover the
do
loss
tell.
of our youth is to find a new one.
Just lovely. Likewise. Well, this is more of a unique, and I was just thinking about the last time. Besides how powerful, how you managed to have... What do you say? Let's go to bed later. I know.
You are the High King. In your great honor we drink and we sing. We're the children of Skyrim and we fight all our...
I was just thinking about some alchemical principles. Comprehension, destruction, and reconstruction. You first need to understand the structure of what you're trying to transmute. Like what wheat is made out of, and how those properties fit into making a health potion. Then there's deconstruction. You break down the wheat into a more malleable state along with the other ingredients. Finally, there's reconstruction. You use the energy and materials created from the deconstruction.
So, what do you want to talk about now?
A legend we all know and love. Our hero claims a warrior's heart.
Well, this one is a hard one. While I do like Ultmer wine, I would have to say the crown goes to Cyrodiilic brandy. The texture is just so... unique. The flavors are strong, but not overpowering, and it sort of has a nutty, chocolatey aftertaste. Though, it doesn't help that the brandy is so hard to find in Skyrim these days. It's nice, spending time like this, just having drinks together.
Captain Lonely Gale, I've been looking for you everywhere.
Yes?
And now you found me. Can I help you?
Understood.
Have you thought about my invitation?
Every step we take is steeped in history. Let's keep writing our own, shall we?
See,